You missed your fucking cue. Who are you?
Hello, wrestling fans, paper, and welcome to another edition of the Suplah. Do you like that intro? I am Manny Kwan, and with me at this time is Samuel Brooks.
It's good to be here. This is what happens when you try something new. It doesn't work. So the lesson of the story is never try.
Yes, never try.
Wait a minute. I hear snickering in the background. Who could that possibly be?
I don't know. Who is that, Sam?
Oh, wait a minute. Look at this third camera square here. Ah!
It's me!
Oh, it's Jesus!
I'm back!
It's Jesus! Hello, Jesus!
Back. Hello! I miss doing this show so much. I've missed the show. I've missed the people. I've missed Brooks. Hi, Andy.
Hi.
Just hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
But no, I'm super excited to be back. What the fuck are we talking about?
You.
Yes.
What's been going on? I mean, because we need to get notes for the show. Because I didn't get those. We were busy planning the intro, and I didn't get the notes. So just shut up and talk about your life.
Still just as well planned out as I remember it. But hello,
Where
everybody.
are you now? What happened to you? Where did you go, Carter Night Joe?
I am in Queens, New York. I have been doing school shit and work shit and a lot of shit. And I have finally stumbled upon some free time. So I'm finally able to do this shit again.
Yay!
And
A lot of shit.
Yeah, it only took, 5 months. So that's
Got there in the
better.
end.
Yeah. But I'm super excited to be back. I don't know how often I'll be able to be back, but I'm glad to be here now.
We'll see you again in 5 months.
Probably not.
For the
Hopefully.
Christmas special.
Oh, God. Hopefully more than that.
Hopefully, yes. You haven't had a haircut either.
So-
Right? You are
Yeah,
just...
No, I have not.
What's with the
I am
Jesus
not.
look?
It's the same as it's been since here, Andy. Nothing's changed. It's just gotten more.
he's discovered his true calling.
I guess so.
He is the Messiah.
Ah.
Also, breaking news. I have
Yeah.
a kazoo.
Oh, goody!
I have a kazoo.
Where's
For
that paper
bit.
go? Do the intro again. Do it again.
Okay, cue it up.
Go, got it.
And so it goes on. Now, we all know about that shit. We've done it. We're here now. Andrew,
Yes.
what are we doing here?
Well, we're talking about wrestling. That's kind of the point of the show. So let's talk about wrestling. The
All right.
UK. So in
You- okay.
Anyway, moving on. So the UK, it's a country. It's not a country. Is it a country? Yes, it is.
Breaking
Basically,
news. The UK is a country.
hooray! Also, I'm getting a phone call from somebody.
Brilliant.
Okay.
What in God's name is going on? Who is ringing me? Liam Dunn is trying to ring.
Oh.
I am going to add him to the
Yes,
call.
add him. That's why I was just like, what is happening? Shut up.
Until he comes in, maybe read the chat.
Okay, read the chat. So, things are happening, says Stussy Haku. Because things are happening.
No, it's not what the name says.
Whatever. So basically, Bullet Club versus the Shield says, bring up my Charlotte Sasha post. I don't know what you mean.
Oh yeah, on
Super-
Twitter we had a thread being presented to us about why Sasha is better than Charlotte or something. I only skimmed it, so let's find that, shall we?
Okay, whilst you do that, Super Chesney 198 says, Andy, you sexual being, how are you? I am good. Also, Bullet Club versus the Shield says, Super Jesus, because that's who you are, Carmine.
No, I've already.
Your Stan is very happy to see you.
Oh, sweet mother of Jesus, who's that?
Who's this emo boy?
Emo? Emo? What do you
Look what
mean
your fucking
emo?
hair is doing, dude.
When you're weird,
What are you
Oh,
doing
yeah.
anymore?
Here's
I'm
Liam.
free.
Hi.
Hello,
Hello.
Liam. And that's
Hi.
Liam. Liam Dunn.
Thing think I might need a haircut.
Damn.
Really? I think I might be necessary. You don't have a hat. You lost your hats.
I know it's in my bag, but my bag's over there, and I can't be bothered. So
It's over there, and
I
you're
think
over here.
the thing is, I see Carmine's hair, that beautiful, majestic hair, and I'm like, I'm going to emulate that. And I tried to emulate it, and it's fucking turned into this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you,
Lego
but bro, you need a haircut, bro.
I don't know what to do. The thing is, when it gets to this point, there's nothing you can do with it. There's nothing you can do with it.
Cut it.
I mean, you could put you could cut it.
That's always an option. You can
I can't argue with that bit. I can't argue with that. Not very often.
It's one of those things, Liam. Trust me. I've been through it. At that length of hair, you either have to grit and bear it and just wait until it's longer and better, or cut it and just don't live through the pain.
I don't know what to do, though. That's the thing. I don't know what to do.
Well, you get the scissors.
Well, stop thrashing first and foremost.
We're at a gig, apparently.
Oh,
Oh,
Third
look at Andy.
headbanger, Liam Dunn.
this is my new gimmick. I've dropped the Hollywood
Hulk.
Rock Hogan.
I'm
Right?
no longer the Hulk.
I'm more like Dean Ambrose. Just
You could probably do that.
I could get away with the Dean Ambrose look.
You just gotta like constantly have it be wet and greasy so that it's like stringier and not just like in your fucking face.
Well, you see me first thing in the morning, and I'm pretty much Dean Ambrose. There you go. I have the leather jacket. I'm halfway there already.
I would not like to do that. Thank you, Jesus.
No one's talking to you, Andy. No one's asking about you, Andy. Why are you bringing yourself into this, Andy?
Janie's in the chat, Andy, and she's just saying words.
I feel like I also need to refer to you now, Andy.
Sassy Hiker says the emo Peter Parker cut. I think Liam pulls it off better.
I think all I need to do is start dancing down the street, and then I am ready for Spider-Man 3.
I mean, you're a couple years late. You're like a decade off.
Oh, am I? Oh, my bad. Apologies. Fun fact, if you watch Dark Knight Rises, you can see a Spider-Man 3 poster in the background.
That's great.
That's your film trivia here on a wrestling show.
Lovely. That's what we all came here for.
We like the Marvel Cinematic Universe crossovers.
No, we're not.
Crossovers.
We're very far from doing that.
But we're crossovers nobody asked for. Like, Alien and
Can't
50
escape
Shades of
crossing
Grey.
fate.
People haven't asked for that sort of crossover.
So in the chat, Super Chasney says, so we have Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, who is disliked by nearly everyone. Define nearly everyone. I'm pretty sure I can count people who like me on my hand more than I can count sexual partners you've had. So,
well, if he's referring to hair, is the Seth Rollins you or me?
Well, I assume he means me because, as we all know, 4 years ago, I had Seth Rollins hair for about 6 months. So it defines who I am as a person now.
I do have to question why you decided to copy Seth Rollins' hair. Like, I mean, I didn't want to question it at the time because I'm like, you know what, you do you. That is up to you, but you seem to have passed that phase. I feel like we are now comfortable to ask, why did you copy his hairstyle?
Yeah, why did you do that?
Because it was cool.
Because I was 19 and I thought it was cool.
Was it though?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't. You can't. I mean, we can't talk because we've had stupid hair.
I can't. You can't. We.
Andy literally just can't talk. Period.
That was.
I do have to say though. If we are recreating the shield here on the Suplah, the shield Dupla. That's what it.
Don't call it that.
The shield Dupla. There you go.
You can just call it the
Suplah. The Suplah. Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I feel that out of everybody, Carmine is probably the one that would resemble Roman Reigns most. I realize he's not Samoan, but he does have the long black hair and the beard, which Roman Reigns has.
Carmine is also brown.
I said he's not Samoan. It's the closest we've got. It's either that or Brendan. We don't have a brown person. We have white and black.
Brendan's too far in the other direction, Liam.
That's what I mean. We don't have a one in the middle, so we've got
no
to
middle
put what we
ground.
got.
It's either me or Brendan, and we got to make Roman Reigns somehow. Apparently.
So
I
Carmine is
mean,
Roman.
Yeah, who else is everyone
Carmine,
else?
come on, just rub your fist. Just rub your fist.
He doesn't rub his fist. He doesn't just go like, "Oh, my name's Roman." Oh.
You gotta get that punch ready.
Just shine it up.
His fist.
Just polish it a little bit.
He cocks his wrist, not rubs his fist.
No, he rubs it. No, because that's
I don't like either of those
That's something else.
phrases.
Well, it's not my fault. He does it. He's the one that does it every week. He's like, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. That's what he does.
Wrestling is so stupid.
Yeah. Have you caught up at all? Are you in the loop at all? Like, it's
I know
been a
most
while.
of what's happening. There's probably a couple side stories I don't know about.
You're just missing a lot of low blows and ugly briefcases at the moment.
That's actually the part I knew. What the fuck is up with that briefcase?
What the fuck is up with that briefcase?
I don't know this briefcase. Can you explain the briefcase?
Okay, so you know the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yes.
Yes.
Picture it now
Who
in your
designed
heads.
it?
Picture it green and with really, really big text that literally wraps over to the sides of the case.
It looks like if they had done Money in the Bank during the Hogan Macho Man era. That's what it looks like to me.
It was made by a 12-year-old kid with no mental cognizance.
Please tell me. Please tell me it's Comic Sans. Please tell me it's Comic Sans.
I mean, you could have fooled me. It's basically Arial Black at this point. Like, it's just so shitty looking.
It genuinely looks like the prequel to Money in the Bank.
Yes. Like,
the thing that I miss, I'm going to be honest, the thing that I do miss is when the winner of the Money in the Bank briefcase used to come out with their custom belt. Remember Damien Sandow with like his leather business one? That was brilliant.
yeah, that was brilliant until he lost and basically died a death, never to return.
And when John Cena carried around his lumpy broken one.
It
You
was
know,
red, like his face.
I liked it. I think it's... Oh, there we go.
Oh, this
I
briefcase
liked-
is
I
terrible.
Yeah.
He's found it. He's found it online. He thinks it's awful, don't you,
Let me see
Andy?
if I can find a picture
You think
of it.
something's awful, Andy? I mean, you're right this time, but
Yeah,
good. You're ahead of a curve.
it looks bloody terrible.
It does. I mean, next
I
to
like-
the women's one, which is white and nice and pristine, and then you got this one that looks like it was made for 12-year-olds.
What was Liam going to say?
I like it when a belt is custom or has history.
Yes. I also liked the spinner belt.
I mean, briefcase. My bad. Sorry, briefcase.
Right, yeah. Well, I miss customized
Briefcase.
briefcases too. Remember when RVD had like really shitty graffiti on his? That was great.
That was cool when I was 16.
Everything was cool when you were 16.
Not
Okay.
everything. Right?
It's probably going to be reversed, but here's the new.
Oh, it's so... Look at
Oh my god, what?
Look at the text on the side. It literally goes off the side.
It just it doesn't
money-
fit.
Look, read that. It says money in the bank. Money in the bank.
It doesn't even say that. It just says "Ninny in the bank." Oh god.
That's not like a faker either. That's hanging above the fucking ring now. Like, what happened?
It's really
I feel
terrible.
like Barry designed it
Yes, he
at
did.
this point.
Oh, we're gonna make it really big and green.
Really big and really green, just like my poo. It's Barry. I don't know why you're looking at me weird. It's Barry.
Oh, here's the thing, right? I've done something this week. I know.
Really?
Right, good for you.
Wow!
Okay, you know how there's Derek. Okay, at first there was Barry,
Alright.
and then there was Derek.
And then there was
And
that
then there
weird
was about
week.
50 other iterations of horrible characters that didn't catch on.
There was Jeff, there was Tim, there was Harambe, there was
Ducky
Gimp,
Cummings.
Oh yeah. There was that
Ducky
one
Cummings.
week. There was that one week when we remember Eric? I remember Eric. That was the worst week of my life. What now, Andy?
I
What
thought Eric
shitty new
was-
creation have you got?
I have many new creations that we could put.
Oh,
in.
brilliant. Can you pick one?
Oh, he is.
No.
He is evil. He is truly horrible. He is basically.
You were just going to
the second
say,
coming-
he is evil, the New Japan wrestler.
No. He is evil, Derek.
Oh, shut up.
So you took your character that you already made, put evil in front of it, and thought, this is brand new.
No. He's got like scars on his face, and he's all red.
And this one is yellow.
This is yellow, Derek.
Wait. I want to hear the backstory as to how Derek becomes evil Derek.
No, Derek is evil Derek.
No.
They're both the same person.
Evil Derek is like a long lost brother or something.
Of course he is.
So he's an almost brother, but he has the same name.
Yes.
We will name our 2 twin sons Derek and Derek.
One will be evil, though. We'll figure it out.
I can
later.
feel it. I can feel it.
I can
This
feel
one's a
it in my
bastard.
womb.
That's one of them in purple and the other one in black, and that's how we will differentiate the Dereks.
There you go. I'm done.
I've just got a gut feeling that that one's going to be a bastard, so we won't have to worry about getting them mixed up.
I mean, you're making their idea funnier than it has any right to be. I'm not gonna lie.
saying it.
I have many other characters like Flat Earth Eddie and.
Please tell me about Flat Earth Eddie. That's like the one character you've ever made that I want to know more on.
So basically, he just has a shirt and he just says flat. And then this is a picture of the globe. And that's his character.
Flat Earth Eddie, what's his character? He thinks the Earth is flat. Oh, really?
Hey, hold on, his name is Eddie.
Oh, okay.
The best part is all of his moves, like all of his finishing moves, have the word flat in them. so it's just like Flatliner, Flatliner 2,
Flatliner 3.
Flatliner number 5. Are we talking about wrestling? Yeah, I feel like it's been
Is this not wrestling?
This is technically wrestling. Oh, God.
So I'm going to kick things off.
Go into something that happened, which is that they announced the next WWE 2K game, which is obviously very surprising to everybody.
Oh yeah, do you know when it's coming
Clearly.
out? It's coming out in the fall, just like the rest of them did. Oh, shock horror. Oh,
And this time,
This
the
was
cover
news that they
superstar
made,
will be someone that we're not all happy about.
I mean, I
No,
think
it's
we were
vacant.
all happy with
It's
Seth
clearly
Rollins.
vacant at the moment.
We were all happy with Seth Rollins as a cover guy of 2K18, weren't we?
It was an odd choice for that year, but it was a better choice than some of the previous ones.
I mean, sure, but I feel like okay, let's do this. Who's going to be the cover star of 2K19? I'm going to say Braun Strowman.
AJ Styles.
Oh, that'd be cool.
The Rock for no reason.
He's
Again.
already been in.
Don't do it again.
Ronda
Do it again.
Rousey.
Ronda.
Rousey.
Very.
I'd be cool with like a bunch of the women wrestler on the cover.
What? Women on the front of a video game?
Right?
That doesn't sell.
It would come off like Rumble Roses or some shit.
What I'm going for.
Oh, right.
You know who it won't be though?
Who?
Enzo Amore.
Okay, we want to do this. All right.
But oh god, I don't know this story. What's going on?
You know, like how you're like, oh, it's more bad news. Okay. I mean, you're not wrong.
Well, no, it's good news if your name is Enzo Amore.
Oh yeah, Andy, what is it?
So Enzo Amore had allegations like to do with like sexual assault, and he got fired from WWE at the start of the year because of these said allegations. And Enzo Amore went on social media, posted a letter, I guess, from his lawyer or some kind of law type person, and basically said
So a lawyer.
said that
No, it's just a person that does law, a lawyer.
A law type person, not a lawyer.
His personal police officer.
basically, the lawyer goes on to say that there wasn't enough evidence against Enzo and that the case is now closed. So Enzo is not a bad person.
By
Well-
legal standards, he could have still done it. I don't give a fuck anymore. He's not hired. He got fired. If he goes to Impact, good for him. I still won't watch Impact, but good for him. Rich Swann already went over there and he's doing fine, so whatevs.
Wait, he did?
Yeah, Rich Swann is with Impact now.
Oh,
Hadn't you
God,
heard?
sorry.
Well, I mean, he's still a good wrestler, but he did beat his wife, so whatever. Same goes for Stone Cold, but we give him a pass.
Yeah, it's odd.
Yeah, I
But-
forgot about that.
I don't know.
okay.
I just don't like the he wasn't prosecuted
You were
because
like
there was
you're like a
not
big
enough.
Enzo fan when he was like in the E. Like, are you still gonna
Yeah.
care about what he does now? What his
I was
next
gonna say,
big
don't-
single
don't
dropped
you
on
have a-
SoundCloud? Maybe.
Don't you have a dog called Enzo?
I do, yes.
Are you starting to regret that?
No, because my dog is still awesome. I don't give a fuck. But
Okay, cool.
I don't think I'm gonna follow him if he continues wrestling.
What if he releases his SoundCloud album?
Well, that's the thing. In this letter as well, it said that Enzo Amore, or his actual name,
Eric Arndt.
yes, he will be going back into the entertainment industry, and it didn't mention specifically professional wrestling.
I mean, he's shit at it anyway, so it's probably for the best.
Well,
Like, don't get me wrong. While he was there, like, you never thought, oh yeah, my top 5, fucking Enzo Amore. Yeah, he's a great Matt guy. Like, no, you liked him for his character, so he's probably
That's the
better
thing.
suited for the entertainment industry than he is a wrestling ring.
What do you
That's
think?
the thing.
What do you think, Liam?
I think he's been blacklisted by the WWE, so even if he went back to wrestling, he ain't going to be hired. The fact is that they didn't like him. He was on thin ice as it was. The rape allegations was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back, or should I say, the fucking brick house that broke the camel's back, because that is a serious allegation. Also, on the fact that he didn't tell WWE that this was happening, they were clearly very pissed off at him.
Well,
Why?
apparently, this lawyer also said that Enzo didn't know anything about this until it, blew up on social media.
It blew up on social media, and apparently that was the first time he'd ever heard of it. Like, I don't know, he forgot that he apparently might have raped someone. Oh, that's a thing you forget, right?
If it's true that he didn't do it, then that makes sense that he wouldn't know about it. But I don't know. That's still a kind of weird situation. Rape has apparently been ongoing, and you don't know about it.
I mean, he's either clueless or it was a false accusation. Either way, he's not going back to the E. So.
Oh no, he's definitely not going back. But is it a shame? Is it a loss? Ever since they split Cass up from him anyway, like Cass isn't interesting. He's never been interesting.
I really ironically tried to be a big Cass fan, like super ironically. I've always thought.
Oh wait, hang on, wait, really quickly. Andy hasn't done his big ass joke, so just let him insert that now.
Oh, okay. Everyone, let him do it.
His name is Big Ass.
Okay, cool.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. This is what I said was gonna happen. Of them splitting up first even started. Enzo was gonna not be a good wrestler, and Cass was not gonna be interesting, and it was going to be a horrible decision. And lo and behold, that is exactly what has fucking happened. One of them's not working there anymore for reasons that have nothing to do with the split, but Cass is still not interesting.
And he kind of sucks.
I don't think he ever. Yeah, it's not like he's a fucking ring technician himself. He was just good enough to make him and Enzo interesting together.
They complemented each other well, but on their own, they fell the fuck apart. I don't know if you can compare it to any other tag teams. Like, could you compare them to maybe the New Age Outlaws?
No, the New Age Outlaws were good wrestlers.
Yeah, they had that going for them.
At least better than Enzo and Cass.
Well, yeah, but that's not hard.
Right, like...
I just mean, like, when I think of Road Dogg and Billy Gunn, I think of either the tag team, the multiple gimmicks that Billy Gunn had to the point where it became hilarious to combine them all together, and I don't know of anything that Road Dogg ever did as a singles guy other than ruin SmackDown for a couple of months. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but it's in terms of like historical comparisons, Enzo and Cass, the big tragedy. It's like, is this like a first, really? Or has this happened before to somebody else?
Who'd have thought as well, going back to NXT, when you saw those two and Carmella together as a trio, who'd have thought that Carmella would have been the one who would have been maybe not necessarily the standout, but the one that the company kind of got behind the most and seems to at least be getting the bigger crowd reaction. Who'd have thought that?
I'm here, and I'll do you one better. Who thought when you saw Blake and Murphy with Alexa Bliss that Alexa Bliss would be probably one of the most pushed women of the past 5 years? And Blake and Murphy wouldn't be a team anymore. They wouldn't even graduate to the main roster. At least Enzo and Cass did that shit. But no, Blake...
Well, Murphy did.
Murphy went over to 205 and he's tearing it up there. He's good, but Blake... I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I think he's still in NXT and part of a shitty tag team. So
Frosted Flake, Wesley Blake. I don't know what. I haven't seen him since the team split up. So
I think he's in a tag team with somebody else, and it's called the Forgotten Sons.
It's someone else that isn't Budgie Murphy.
I mean, they're called the Forgotten Sons. Is that not an appropriate name? Because I don't remember what the other guy's name is. Like, that's how shitty it is.
Very fitting, but
yeah,
I don't know. With this whole Enzo thing.
Funeral march. Let's read the chat.
Yes.
Andrew.
Yes. So Kim says hello.
Oh yeah, goes to his girlfriend's comment first. Yep, of course he does. Why wouldn't he? Carry on.
We have an entire chat, but that's the one he focuses on.
To be fair, we talked over what the comment actually was. What did she say? Maybe it was important.
Hello, boyfriend and others.
Oh, brilliant!
Right. Well,
I mean, that's clearly very important. That's very important information that needed to be shared with the chat that we can obviously discuss quite in depth for the next 10 minutes.
Did you know?
How about feck off?
Did you know that Andy has a girlfriend and he also has a job?
Did you know you need a haircut?
Okay, right. We've established this at the beginning of the show. We move on now.
Did you know that Liam worked on the Avengers, guys? Did you know? Oh my
God!
Wow, I mean, now that's just 2 years old.
Just stop. It's painful now. Just move on.
All right,
guys, did you know that there was a genocide?
What the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing? guys, did you know that wasn't funny? Also,
oh my God, read the fucking chat, you pleb!
Versus the Shield.
Jesus Christ.
Says that Carmella is the star out of Enzo and Big Cass and Carmella. Right. Cheers, guys. So the Wolfie the Bloodhound says...
Do not blame us for that. You read it awkwardly, and it was just a rephrase of what we've already said.
Of Enzo and
so apparently,
Cass
according to Wolfie the Bloodhound...
Wolfie, his name doesn't have an L in it.
The Forgotten Sons is a stable involving former Gunner of TNA. You remember him?
Yeah. You remember how in TNA his name's Gunner? Well, in NXT, his name is Chad. I'm not fucking kidding. His name is like Chad Lale or some shit, because that's his name.
Oh, I would have preferred Chad Gunner or Gunner Chad.
Gunner Chad. That sounds like a fucking cowboy gimmick, and I would have loved it.
Or Channer.
No, that sounds gross.
Disgusting.
Chatter.
Please.
No, it's like puke all over again.
Oh yeah, he's gonna chatter.
He's gotta chatter.
Please read more comments.
Okay. Michael Network says, I thought told y'all I'm star. You see the ice, you see the cars.
Why are you reading out comments that don't make sense?
Because
he didn't think it through.
He didn't read it before he said it.
Liam, read something. I'm stupid.
Oh, here's a comment.
Yeah.
It says, Andy, you suck. All right, next comment.
You know, Andy's kind of like Ron Swanson. He'll just read anything that's in front of him.
Do you mean that's not the right person?
Who did I say? Ron Swanson. He's from Parks and Recreation. Who's the other one?
Ron Burgundy.
That's it. You know, I've only ever watched that movie like
Andy's like Ron Perlman. He'll read anything.
And he's like Ronda Rousey. He'll read anything. Oh. So, do you want me to read instead? Because you gave more. Okay, well, cool. So, Sotse Haiku says, I never thought that so many NXT wrestlers would be flops on the main roster. It's a 50-50 split, I think. Like, there are some big flops, but I think the biggest flop in Bo Dallas is now recovering because he's part of the best tag team on Raw now. The B team, in case y'all missed that. Great.
Yes.
Yes, for best.
Does Andy like this?
Hmm.
Do you know what we're talking about?
I don't know.
Are you paying attention?
I like.
No, I was not actually paying any attention. I'm sorry.
Okay. The B team.
Yes.
Do you?
Oh,
like
is
them?
that the team of feck,
Yes.
and
Why are there like 15 facts in front of his name now?
and Bo Dallas?
Yes.
I like it.
Oh, okay. Cool. So, anyway,
All right. Well,
what more? have
always
we
the
got?
extensive.
I mean, I just want me and Andy to agree on something. To be honest, like it's been a while.
That's true.
It's been a hot
That's
minute.
true.
Okay, Bullet Club is yelling at us because we're not reading our Twitter thread. Okay, so I'm going to read a tale. I'm going to read a story. Story time. So, from because it's funny. So, the argument of who is better between Sasha and Charlotte has been debatable, says Club versus The Shield on Twitter. Majority of wrestling fans and media say Charlotte is better, and I want to examine why. Disclaimer. I am a huge Sasha fan, but I will keep it as objective as possible. Any bets now on what conclusion we're going to reach here?
I think she's going to be on Charlotte's side.
Neither of them are good. It is all about bliss.
It's all a sham.
It's all a lie. First off, Sasha and Charlotte started off in NXT along with Becky and Bayley. They wrestled multiple times and had great matches against each other. They came into the main roster together, and immediately, Charlotte got the title. Charlotte is Ric Flair's daughter. I guess this is just profiling each one here. WWE's presentation of Charlotte is have her as the greatest female of women's wrestling of all time. They give her every accomplishment you can think of. Hell, she opened and closed out every year since 2014 as a champion. Meanwhile, Sasha, after her historic match with Bayley in 2015 and impressive NXT title run, was having laughs with Team Bad and barely having a storyline. Ever since then, Charlotte has excelled in her push while Sasha has been de-pushed. Basically, fans say Charlotte is better than Sasha as a wrestler due to her being booked better than Sasha and the fact that she's Ric Flair's daughter. I don't know if that's true, I just think she's a better wrestler. And that would be fine when it comes to who's better in the ring. There's no debate, that's Sasha Banks. I disagree. I'm not doing it to be like, oh, I'm thinking the opposite of everything she thinks. That's my gimmick, huh? Like some people. No, I disagree. And I don't know. Who are we to measure who is better in the ring? Like us, people sitting on chairs talking about wrestling rather than doing it ourselves. I don't know. I always measure it in terms of entertainment value. I'm more entertained by Charlotte than I am Sasha. Maybe that's because of opportunities with the booking, but I can't speak for anyone else here. What do we think so far?
I think in the last couple of years, I would have to agree, even though I'm not a huge Charlotte fan either. But when you put it back to when they were both in NXT and they were sort of sharing that spotlight and booking equally, I was more entertained by Sasha. I thought her matches were more fun to watch, and I got more out of her stuff than I did Charlotte's. I think the booking might actually have something to do with it in the last couple of years, because as we've seen, Sasha has not been doing much of anything in at least a year now. And even when she was in the title picture with Charlotte, it was not good. It was not good.
I mean, compare the title reigns of the two of them. Charlotte has defended the belt so many times. Sasha has never.
Well, yeah, that's what the
fuck is he doing? Are we being flagged? Of a Russians here?
Is this an invasion?
Liam! Liam! I'm just gonna mute him.
I think it says Laurel.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off with that shit. It says neither. It says Yeri,
No,
Jerry,
it's
but Yeri.
nothing.
No, okay, there's an epic explanation for this one, unlike the dress from years ago. There's two different frequencies happening in that sound clip. A lower frequency that says Laurel, frequency that says Yanni. The reason some people can only hear one or the other is just how their brains are tuned to the frequencies. Some people can't hear the higher one, they can't even make out the lower one. I don't know what the scientific explanation is for you hearing a mix of the two, but that's what's going on.
As you say, both are playing at the same time, so I hear the first half of one and then the second half of the other.
I don't know what the like science behind that is, but that's why people hear one or the other. I hear Laurel. I cannot for the life of me hear Yanni.
I heard Yummy first time.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Maybe it's just a load of bollocks.
No, there's like a science to it. Because I remember the first time
this bollocks.
the first time I played the clip, I heard Yannerl, and then
Harold.
From then on, it was just Laurel always.
Yeah. Is Liam still going bar bar bar? Let's check back in on him.
Find out.
Oh, I can't unmute him. Oh,
Oh fuck.
whoops.
Wait,
Sorry,
you can
man.
just hit.
Just hit what? I'm hitting everything and it's not doing it.
Just hit your computer.
Just punch it.
Oh, fuck. Did I do it? Liam? Hello? Let's put it back there now. Okay. Anyway, back to the Twitter thread. Sasha Banks elevates her opponents versus Becky versus Bailey versus Charlotte versus Alexa versus Nia versus Asuka, etc. So on and so forth. Yeah. I mean, I like to think they elevate each other at points because it's not like Sasha is always losing here. Like, she gets victories, it's just never when it matters. So,
Right.
Sasha elevates her opponents and changes her wrestling style due to her opponents. She wants to go the extra mile and almost kill herself in the process. However, the way she varies and changes her application of the bank statement is incredible. Yeah, okay, we all like suicidal wrestlers. We all love Will Ospreay. We all love Dragon Lee. We all love Sasha Banks, apparently. But yeah, okay.
Three names I would not expect to put next to each other.
It's just off the top of my head of wrestlers that like to fuck around and land on their necks for no reason.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I
I can sort of see where she's coming from with some of this. Not that my thing is that I don't know that necessarily Charlotte doesn't do these things, but as far as like elevating her opponents and stuff like that, in my opinion, one of the first times that Becky Lynch was viewed as like on par with the other three was her match with Sasha. It was like, oh shit, that was like really fucking good. We knew she was good, but not that good. So I can see where she's coming from with some of these points. It's just I don't know if it's as cut and dry as she's making it out to be.
It's never cut and dry because it's an entertainment industry and like we're not wrestlers ourselves, so we can't really speak on the technical aspects. But I think this has been a good debate. I mean, it's a long thread and we have like news to do. So if you want to,
have we done any news other than Enzo?
No. I want to talk about the UK division, like it says down there. But anyway, if you want to read that whole Sasha and Charlotte thread on Local vs. Shield, you can go to @BCVTS.
There you go.
Where did Liam go?
Baba.
Add Liam back in.
Oh, he actually went. Okay. Maybe he's doing a weird experiment with us. I don't actually know. Okay, UK division. If I link Andy to the notes, he can read them while I try and get Liam back into the call.
Send me the notes.
In the boardroom. So, Carmine. Do something, please, for the love of God.
Oh, he's gone for a shower.
No,
not that.
So Best of the Super Juniors is happening soon. That's a thing.
Yeah, I love Japan. I love Japanese.
Japan is great.
Don't you, Andy?
I love New Japan.
Talk about your favorite New Japan wrestlers.
My favorite New Japan wrestler is Okada. And
no, it's not. No,
Kenny Omega. And Will Ospreay. And Jushin Thunder Liger. And the Young Bucks. And Marty Scurll.
Oh, shock.
I like the Elite.
Because they do a YouTube show. And I also know Okada and Liger because I'm not stupid. I mean...
that's the best compliment you've ever given me.
It was so backhanded, I don't even know if you can count it as that, but please.
Right. So, yeah, I also... received a Bullet Club T-shirt from my girlfriend, so it's just like, do you want to
Great.
see it?
You're a smart. I mean, we've seen it in the crowd of every single indie show since the beginning of time itself. So,
No.
but please show and tell.
Okay, I'll show and tell. I'll go show and tell.
Okay.
He's
I'm
literally
so
a
excited
child.
to show everyone my unique shirt.
It's my unique as fuck shirt. No one else has this. Oh, there it is. It says Bullet Club. It's got the logo on it.
Put my headphones back in. That's how this works.
Fucking Christ! I want to strangle you.
This one's the positive, this one's the negative.
Ta-da!
It's a shirt.
Telub bulk.
You say telephone.
Telub bulk.
That is a telephone.
For Elif. I mean, we all love Bullet Club. Do you know anything about their new member, Andrew?
A new member.
Yeah!
That's a no. That's a straight no.
No, let's hear him out. Yeah, you know, their new member.
It's that issue.
What's his name?
Tajiri.
No, not Tajiri.
Not as in Tajes, as in
Taiji.
Taiji, not Tajiri. Hey, that's a different person.
Taiji is...
He wrestles for Impact.
Taiji is good.
Taiji Impact.
There you go, Taiji Impact.
Oh, I want to strangle you. Please read out the notes I sent you.
Okay, so these are the notes that Sam has sent me.
And don't just read them word for word. Please just, like...
So basically,
be clever.
there is a TV station here in England called ITV. I don't know what the equivalent is in America, but it's up there with like the BBC. So whatever the equivalent is, I'm going to guess CBS.
It's
No.
a fucking TV network that has a lot of viewers.
It's one of the major ones. So they put on a show called World of Sport. Was it not this past New Year, but the one before? And it did
2016.
really well.
No,
Yes.
2017. When was it? It was the end of 2016.
Yeah, so they put on a show, did really well, and then it kind of fell through at one point, and now it's back. So it's going to be back on ITV, and Wade Barrett is going to be the commentator and an authority figure for it.
Isn't he like the authority figure of a not WCPW, whatever it's called now?
He's no longer the GM of that.
Oh, okay. I wonder why he
don't know
stepped down. Oh, I wonder why.
So instead, I don't know who that person is, but who cares? So it's going to
What?
have this World of Sport is going to have Will Ospreay, Davey Boy Jr.
Oh, wow.
Grego.
Wait, David Boy Smith Jr.
Yes,
The actual potato head man.
yes, Potato Head Man.
Oh, cool.
Grado,
Oh.
Moose,
Why there?
What?
Why there?
Moose?
Joe
Oh,
Hen-
yeah. I fucking love that old British fucking indie boy Moose.
Moose, Doug Williams,
Okay, yeah, Doug Williams, yeah.
Lionheart, who I believe wrestled in TNA at one point.
He got a broken neck from AJ Styles once.
Oh crap. And a whole bunch of people that I don't think anyone outside of the UK are gonna know.
I mean, read them out anyway, because
Okay.
I will pop for them, and some people in the UK that are in this chat will pop for them.
Nathan Cruz,
Yes, first ever Progress champion.
Kip Sabian, who wrestles in Lincoln as well.
Yeah, he's
Bobby
good.
X, who wrestles in Lincoln as well.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Matstid,
Madam
Matstid.
Master.
Gabriel Kidd,
Oh, Gabriel Kidd, cool.
TJ Banks, and Liam Slater.
Huh,
No
nice.
relation to Liam Dunn.
Yeah, because people aren't related by their fucking first names, are they, dipshit?
So the wrestling at this show was much better than the pilot. Grado was featured, but they're no longer building the entire show around him. So he's
Thank
more like
God.
for kids. The show is starting in July 21st, and Rev Pro are no longer allowed to use WWE UK guys because of
Which sucks, because Pete Dunne worked there a lot, and he's good. So...
WWE have also signed roughly 20 new performers
Performance.
to keep them away from the ITV World of Sport show.
Real quick, this is my favorite part, right? They're literally signing people that work in the UK. They're big names on the indies. They're literally only signing them just so they can't go to ITV for World of Sport.
Yeah, and those names include Tony Storm,
Wow, yeah, big name.
Joe Coffey,
Big name.
Zach Gibson,
Fucking Liverpool's #1, soon to be the world's #1.
Dave Mastiff.
The big bastard. He's shagged your mum. He's probably your dad.
Speaking of people like that, El Ligero,
Oh, great. I'm glad Liam's not here for this part.
Travis Banks,
Travis Banks, the big Kiwi.
Chris Brooks,
Chris Brooks, the calamari kid.
The smaller Kiwi.
He's from
Ginny,
England.
whoever that is.
Oh, Ginny. I can't stand her. Okay.
Flash Morgan Webster, who appeared
The
on
Mod
205.
Father in
He
Mod
was on 205 recently.
yesterday
Yeah,
or the day before.
very recently.
This week even.
And many more. But they've hired 20 people, and 20 were scheduled to work for ITV. So they tried to
Literally
raise
more than
money.
half were going to go to ITV. The WWE's like, nope,
We'll pay you to not do that.
we're going to do a fucking tournament just so you can't go to ITV.
Well, there's got to be something good to the deal because they all took it.
So basically, as
Money.
well, WWE can back out of their contracts at the 4 or 8 month mark, depending on how World of Sport does. If it
Literally,
flops-
they're just keeping them prisoner. Like, hey, if World of Sport does shit, you're free to go after 4 months. Bye bye. See ya. No WWE career for you, Ginny. Like,
So,
what?
so yeah, they tried to screw over this World of Sport thing, and I don't think it's going to go down very well. Because the other thing is, WWE in this country you have to pay for, regardless of what it is. It's either Sky or the network, and ITV is free. It's a free TV station here in the UK.
And it can get easily 1 million viewers, which is a lot more than what WWE gets on Sky repeats.
It is a major network. It's like NBC or Fox or whatever the other ones you got over there. It's literally pretty damn big.
Only thing is, I mean, Andy, you remember that World of Sport pilot from nearly a year and a half ago, right?
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Yeah, it was shit.
Yeah, I
But
was gonna say I remember everyone being like upset about it.
they did really good
It wasn't what we hoped it would be, and even then, like as it is on its standalone legs, it just wasn't great. Like they started the night, I believe they started the night by having Dave Mastiff win the belt because he's a big heel, and then at the end of the night, Grado won it because it's Grado, little fat man that can't really wrestle. Yeah, he's champ. Cool. Hey. Like, it was
Are you not a big Grado fan?
It got old. It got old. Yeah, when he was like in fucking ICW and he was feuding with like Red Lightning and shit, that was great. But I'm not just being it to be like, oh, indie purist, but like, I don't know. He's already been doing the same shit for like 3 or 4 years. It got old.
Yeah, you got to evolve your gimmick.
He got a better fanny pack. Great. No.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty crappy thing to do. But
I mean,
then
at the same
again,
time,
these guys are hired by WWE at the same time, so
yeah, and they're going to be in this fucking new United Kingdom tournament, so that's going to be good.
So what does this tournament do? Like what?
It determines who faces Pete Dunne for the title.
Who hasn't had a title match in a while?
He's currently feuding with the Undisputed Era.
Well, that's good.
He's doing something, but
Yeah, at least that.
like they've announced the first half of the competitors, and it's all pretty fucking good. I dare say it better than the initial tournament to crown a champion.
I actually recognize all of these names as opposed to the first tournament where I only knew some of them.
Right. I mean, they have Dave Mastiff, they have El Ligero, they have fucking Amir Jordan, who wasn't mentioned earlier. Like, there's so many cool people in this tourney. They even got Jack Gallagher in there, so that's good. Almost as if it's going to be
That's
a good
my
idea.
boy.
But now, until World of Sport dies and they all go away again, that's literally all they're doing.
Well, I mean, like you would have to ask a wrestling historian such as Keelan Balderson.
He lives in your fucking house. Why don't you go ask him?
Because
Go get him.
He won't come up. He's serious.
He doesn't like me much.
So
He
basically,
hates what we do now.
basically, like World of Sport, they tried to bring it back several times, and like World of Sport in the 80s was massive. Like you had like Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks and stuff like that.
Literally the only two names you can associate it with that time period.
Well, there
Like
were
that's all.
more. I mean, it started.
I know there were more, but it's like whenever you talk about World of Sport, it's always, oh, remember Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks? Yeah. I remember the guy with a colander on his head and the really, really fat man. Yeah. It was great.
That's
That's
So,
wrestling
yeah.
my dad was into. Like, he showed me wrestling. Like, he showed me a sit-down interview with the two of them, and they're like, oh, yeah, we hate each other. Oh, yeah. And then to fucking pay it back to him, I showed him a fucking Candice Michelle match. This is when I was like 14. I was like, oh, for God's sake. Looking back on that now, I cringe.
Well, yeah, it's one of those things. I think.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Woofy, the Bloodhound,
Why did you lean forward to say his name?
because they couldn't see it. He said they think WWE cut off Rev Pro because of their time.
He can't even get it out. He's too emotional.
because of their ties to New Japan Pro Wrestling.
I think, yeah, I think it's bad.
I'm going to one of their UK shows this year
Good for you. Oh, yeah, this is a thing. You're going to a Progress show, yeah?
with Keelan and my girlfriend. Yes,
Okay, you have a girlfriend. We all know. We all know her name's
Okay.
Kim. You can just say Kim. Like,
Kim.
It's fine. We'll know who it is. Didn't you buy a Progress shirt?
yes, I did. I got a Progress shirt.
Do you want to show us that too?
Yes, because I'm going to Progress. That's what I'm doing.
He's going to Progress and he hasn't fucking signed up for the on demand. I don't know what is happening with him.
Ta-da!
Ah, Sheffield. Yeah, that triggered you, didn't it?
Yeah, a little
Sheffield.
bit.
Sheffield.
Essex.
What's that?
Nothing. He was there for it, but nothing.
I couldn't hear because they're wearing these things. Can't hear anything.
Pinus. Never mind.
So I'm going to Progress.
Yeah. How are you catching up with it in the meantime? Because you've bought a shirt and you're going to it, so you're clearly like into it.
Oh, I've been reminded that Keelan isn't going to Progress. He's going to New Japan. My bad. Basically, I'm following them on Instagram.
Oh, okay. So you're not actually watching their chapters.
Well, I'm gonna wait to get paid and then sign up to their thingy, Bob, their network.
Are you still sub to the WWE network?
Yes,
Why?
I don't know.
I literally cancelled my subscription because of the Greatest Royal Rumble. So
I'm still.
I mean, yeah.
I
mean,
want to support NXT.
There you
I
go.
want to directly pay NXT because that's how the network works.
That's how the network works.
I supply Adam Cole's salary.
There you go. Of $9.99 a month,
He's starving.
baby.
No, he's not. He's a fucking fat piece of shit. He's not gonna die. He's fine.
Speaking of things, Kim's like pointing me in the direction of Friends because I never saw it. Growing
What?
up. I never
Oh, the
saw it.
TV show. I thought you meant like actual Friends.
No, the TV show. Like, I'll be there for you.
How?
I mean,
Have you
you're older than both of us, and I've seen literally every single episode.
Yeah.
Like, I saw every single episode before I turned 15.
I never saw it. I was just watching wrestling. That's my problem. I was a weird kid. Anyway, the point is that the start.
Literally
so
making
season-
the same fucking blues right now. Just
So season 6 finishes, right? And
what, remind me
Chandler
what happens.
asks Monica to marry him.
Yes.
They get
In
engaged.
Vegas?
No,
They're in their apartment when they propose.
Yeah.
God, I really remember less about this show.
The
more I think about it.
The Vegas one is where Ross and Rachel get married.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
that.
they were-
I just
Yeah,
Which
Chandler
season
and
was
Monica
that?
were gonna get married, but they decided not to.
Oh right. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Mhm.
So that happens, and then as soon as season 7 starts, Chandler is like, I mean, he's a bit chubby, I suppose.
Yeah, he gained some weight.
And then
Yeah.
suddenly, out of nowhere, he just becomes like fucking anorexic. Basically, it's dangerously.
Yeah.
thin. You're like, whoa, what the hell happened to you?
What happened to him? Matthew Perry had a drug problem.
Jesus, I didn't know that.
What do you mean you didn't know that?
I didn't know that until I saw that episode, and Kim was like, "Oh yeah, he had a drug problem." I'm like, what? When did that happen?
Well, it
Yeah, he
started
went
in
through-
2000. And,
He went through quite a weight shift during that show. Yeah.
So I was like, what? He looks like a completely different person.
he got glasses.
And he had a haircut. He had like a mullet by the end of
No,
it.
he always had glasses.
Did he?
But
No, he didn't.
he did, like the fucking circle ones.
No. I watched this show recently.
This is a joke from the show.
Oh God! You apparently didn't retain much of it.
You know how many seasons of this show there are?
10.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know how many fucking seasons there are? Apparently
No,
not.
because I don't want it spoiled. That was the point.
Oh, I know how many
Friends
seasons
there
there are
are?
now. Oh,
I don't want to
did
show
you know
spoil.
there are 6 friends? Ah, spoiled it for me.
Dang it. The show that's been around for nearly 20 years. Ah, dang it.
7 if you count Mike.
Oh yeah, remember Ant-Man?
He was actually great.
I mean, yeah, he was like the better part of season 10, to be honest.
But I have a feeling that's all Andy has to say about Friends. So
Yes, that's it.
okay. But
Came in
brought
the
this up.
chat. Haha, blame me, Sam. I bought him the progress tickets because my friend said he would like it. Doesn't mean he has to watch it every time. No, just maybe know who he's going to see before he goes and sees them.
Also,
Yeah.
there's a wrestling event going on in Lincoln in... Oh, no, people know where I live. In July.
Wow, he did it before we even could.
And...
Where now?
And the main event... Guess who's in the main event?
Magnus.
No.
I'm out. All I
Bram
know is Magnus. Bram. Oh, okay.
Versus-
Bastion of pure clean fun. Bram.
versus Jimmy Havoc.
Oh, shit. Okay. That's gonna be
Like,
cool.
I don't know much about Bram wrestling, but I know Havoc is good.
So do I go? Do I not go? What do I
Yeah. Go. Go
What
see
is it?
Jimmy Havoc.
Are they gonna like kill each other in that match? Or
Yes.
what?
Yes,
gonna-
they are.
Probably.
Jimmy Havoc literally ate a man.
What?
Yes.
He's Ryback now.
No, he literally killed a man, cut him up, and ate him.
Yes.
Wait, what?
This is canon.
This is Progress Wrestling canon.
Is it?
Yes, in his feud with Will Ospreay, Jimmy Havoc murdered a man with an axe, and then cut him
ate
up, and then ate him.
I forgot about this, but you're right. That did happen.
Yes. It was to promote this 6-way match where he debuted the title belt for the first time. It was against
And
like
it was
Noam
cool.
Dar, Dave Mastiff, Paul Robinson, all that shit. And yeah, he ate a man.
Because they do 2 shows at this Lincoln show. They do like a
Wait.
family-friendly show, which is a bit weird with these characters. And
Does
then
Jimmy
there-
Havoc go to the family-friendly show?
I want him to go to the family-friendly show and
I'm
then eat someone.
He's a
gonna-
child.
I'm gonna find out right now. There is no card. Well, what do I do
There
then?
is no show.
I'm
There we go. Oh,
hallucinating.
Wait. No, Jimmy Havoc is only present at our over 18 show. Well,
What a
no.
surprise.
Like, I wonder why that is.
He ate a man.
He ate someone.
I'm not letting this go. That was literally a thing that happened.
Jimmy ate a man Havoc.
I mean, this is a show for like over 18-year-olds, so they're gonna like put each other through like, I don't know, barbed wire tables and stuff. Because this company never do anything like that ever.
It's
So
not
like,
Oh,
ECW.
it must mean the wrestling show is actually a giant murder orgy.
No.
He's going to cut up and eat Bram in the main event.
He's going to eat another man.
You just said he ate a dude. What do you want me to say?
It wasn't in a match, it was before the match.
Oh, right. It was like in mid-match. He just gets a knife and fork. and
Just
goes,
prior to the match, it was his pre-workout meal.
Fuck trifecta, just eat a man.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's July 1st, so I don't know if I'm going to go or not. I don't
I mean,
know.
Wolfie says Jimmy Havoc is the most recent CZW Tournament of Death champion, which is true.
Oh, wow. I forgot about CZW. Are they still terrible?
I mean, they're still CZW.
So, yes?
They still do Tournament of Death.
Yeah, okay. But Havoc is good.
Yeah, he ate a man.
He did eat a man. I want him and Ryback to face each other. Winner eats the loser.
Like, Ryback just dislocates his jaw and swallows
It
the
just
little man.
swallows him whole.
Yeah, like a fucking anaconda.
Ah.
But then Jimmy just, like, I don't know, breaks his neck and then just drags him home and, like, boils him or something.
It's like boiling a lobster. Like he puts Ryback in the pot and you just hear the steam come out. It sounds like he's
Shit, I
screaming.
don't have a big enough pot.
I'll have to cut him up and put him into several smaller pots.
What has this show become?
I mean, do you want to end it?
Yeah, this is probably for the best. So,
Oh, my face hurts.
this has been a
Welcome back, buddy.
Carmine.
It's been very fun. I'm so glad I got to be here for this.
Are
And
you
talk
so-
about eating men?
With you being back, what can we expect things, or is this too early? What?
I have no idea yet, to be honest. I hope I get to do more stuff, especially more frequently. I have no clue. I wish I could say more, but I have no idea.
Fair enough. So that's with Carmine Antonelli, aka Suplah Jesus.
Yeah,
I've been here as well, I guess.
That's Sam Brooks, and I have been Andy Kwan, and we'll see you the next time on this show. I need to find that bit of paper because I don't know where it's. Oh, it's way over there. I can't be bothered. The Suplah. See you. Goodbye.
Dance.
This is where you end it, Sam.